Migration has always been a crucial part of human development. It is in moving across territories that our human culture has become so diverse and rich. For many West Africans, migration to more affluent countries is an activity they are willing to risk their lives to achieve. The International Organization for Migration has established a circular migration scheme between Ghana and Italy.
We wanted people to have a safe way of migrating through formal channels that was accepted by the host government and also the government of Ghana, and be able to return with remittances and projects to be able to contribute to the development of their communities or country.
It has been a process which has started already 3-4 years ago, and it is very important for Europe, as it is very important for West African countries to find the right solutions to deal with migration issues.
This particular program is to formalize migration. Otherwise, the alternative will be irregular migration, which is unacceptable to any government and where the migrants themselves do not maximize the benefit of migration.
In June 2011, migration experts met in Accra to deliberate and find ways in which the EU and Africa could benefit from regular migration. It was organized by the IOM with funding from the European Union.
We all have to collaborate in order to facilitate these legal migration options to ensure that the workers, migrant workers, are given contracts and that they obtain genuine travel and identity documents.
For most of the young men who benefited from the pilot scheme, it all started with a call from the Labor Department of the Ministry of Employment and Social Welfare.
At first I was a plantain farmer. I won a district award in plantain. So I registered with Labor Office. And I was there one day, they gave me a call that I should come to an interview. They are looking for farmers to go to Italy.
We had a request from our Italian counterparts requesting for personnel in the agri sector. Those who were selected, shortlisted from the district offices, were invited to the head office here. They went through the normal routine interview.
From the selection of the job seekers through the interviews to everything, we were part of it. And in fact, not only the department, the ministry itself and our mission in Italy were all involved.
We assisted them to acquire travel documents. Most of them hadn't gotten any travel documents at all. There was a 3-day pre-departure orientation seminar which was organized for them just to make them aware of the kind of conditions they were going to be exposed to. This involved also a bit of language orientation skills. We were all at the airport during the departure. Myself, Diane Epstein, the Chief of Mission of IOM Accra, and Joe Rispoli, who was then the project manager. We all assisted them through immigration, to boarding, and then we all departed on an Alitalia air flight to Rome.
So when I was called to travel to Italy for this program, first thing that came into my mind was, yes, this is going to expose me. This is going to give me a very big opportunity.
I can't even tell. Yes, I was very excited.
We were given pre-departure orientation about the culture and then the do and don'ts in that Western land, Europe.
And then when we went to Italy, everything was successful because our job was there for us. We did not go and seek for a job because IOM has done everything already. And then our hostel where we would sleep were already, everything was provided.
We wake up on time and then we do our things in sequence.
We went to the farm harvesting apple and grapes, and then it was a great experience there because our first time of harvesting apple, yeah, we enjoy it most.
The method of farming over there is far different from ours. They don't use cutlasses, they use mowers and a lot of equipment.
They put in much effort. Yeah, they work hard. You'll be on your feet from morning to evening. You don't work for 2 hours and go home. You work for the whole day.
After 3 months of exposure to working methods in the town of Trento, Italy, 18 of the young men returned, having earned a little money working at Calderetti Farms.
they all returned under the project, and we're there to once again assist them. And from the responses we had from Caldereti, that's their employers, and the Trento Provincial Authorities, they were very, very pleased with the output of the workers, both on the farm and then their comportment in the Trento community.
The group were taken through a week-long reorientation to help them plan what they would do with their experiences and the money earned.
They all indicated interest in the farming sector. So there's a seasoned farmer consultant who is taking them through some brush-up orientation.
So what we touched on was agriculture as business. What does it take to do agriculture as business? Why is the businessman in Okanshin selling rice and sugar successful? Why is the farmer in Fanchirinko not successful? So clearly one applies business principles, one does not. So try to let them know that business principles are needed in all spheres of life. And I realized that they were in a bracket where they learn more by seeing, doing, feeling, smelling, etc. So I suggested that, look, at least we should have one day field visit where they will be exposed to farms that start small and have progressed. In 2002, we started with 3. And over a period of about 8-9 years now, you build up. The New Zealand white makes meat in a very short time. By 90 days, you can have 2.2 kg. That's why I was saying it is very important to start small, think big, remain focused.
After the week-long reorientation and training, the participants received farming implements donated by the IOM in a ceremony held at the Labour Department in Accra.
This is a project that started in 2008, and it brought together 5 governments: the government of Ghana, the government of Italy, the government of Senegal, Nigeria, and Libya. We are not in a position to say to people not to migrate. We are in a position to say to people to migrate safely through the proper channels. I've been following the Ghanaians from the beginning. As you may recall, I met you at the airport when you left for Italy, and I remember the excitement of everybody. I was excited too. And I think this is a project that's well regarded, not only by the government of Ghana, but also by the government of Italy at the highest level.
Migration is a very good thing. It is cross-fertilization. When you migrate there, you learn new things, you bring your own experiences. When you come back, you have acquired a lot of other skills, and within your own local community, you also impact, you become a role model, and people learn from you. We are proud to say that you went and worked very hard and you have come back. We are very proud of that.
Thank you. Thank you for the effort.
I received spraying machines, not 1, but 2, and then wheelbarrow, shovel, spade, pumping machine, poly tank, wire mesh, roofing sheets, in fact a whole lot.
In Akuse, Richard Awuno is out to buy wood for his pig farming business.
When I came back from Italy, I've always wanted to go into piggery because I have the passion for it, and I've helped somebody in doing the piggery before, and I know it's good business. Getting the land was a little bit tough, but finally I was able to acquire this piece of land, which I'm going to use to start the piggery project. When I talked to the elders about the land in my area, they allocated this land to me, which is very close to my grandma's house. Since then, we've negotiated for the land and paid for a period of 10 years. And also, I started by clearing the whole land and preparing, doing the various preparations. I've already dug the foundations, I've bought the sand and the blocks, all the necessary materials needed to put up the structure. I keep a record of everything I buy. This is the expense column and the balance. So anything I buy, I take from the main one and then I write the balance here. If I hadn't gotten the things which were given to me by IOM, it would have been impossible to start this project. And even if I could have done anything, it wouldn't be at this scale. Right now it's a 5-star unit. If without what I got, maybe I would have started with only 2 or even a 1-star.
Ebenezer is a rice farmer. He leads the IOM team to his 1-hectare rice farm in Akuse.
The circular migration program has helped me a lot. Because from the day I was selected at Accra, I was very happy. Then, through the acquisition of the passport and all that, Verona to Trento, you see their farms, and then I was like, it has motivated me a lot. I want to go into farming very seriously. Before I went to Italy, I was having 1 hectare. But now that I came back and I had some small amount of money, I'm planning to hire 1 additional hectare to it to make it 2 hectares. In a year, we have 2 farming seasons. We have the minor season and the major season. If you manage it well, you can get at least 95 bags, which can give you like 4,000 Ghana cedi. So if I'm having 2 hectares, I'll be getting 8,000 Ghana cedi by 2.
Two other participants, Emmanuel and Hayford, have decided to team up to expand their animal husbandry business.
This is anointing farms. Then it consists of rabbitry and then piggery. I started with 1 female with these 2 small ones. So when I came back with the assistance of the IOM and then the money we had from that place, I bought these 2 big ones which are very good for crossing.
Okay, from the materials we got from the support from IOM, I got iron sheets, the wire gauze. I bought the wood from market, and then the mesh they gave us. So I got this structure for my rabbits so that they should feel comfortable. As at now, I have 5 rabbits, and I hope and I believe that in a month time, I can get 30, 40 rabbits.
Agriculture became our priority after we completed school, but the assistant wasn't there. So with the help of IOM and then other organizations responsible for what we're seeing today, what we studied down in Italy, and then after we came back, the kind of training given to us by the experts and all those things equipped us. It's a pleasure for me to come together with my friend Hayford to come into this business. And with that, it isn't one man's burden alone, but we all carry the cross and then we do it. It's my dream that before 2013, people should come from secondary schools and then universities to come and see what we can do as far as this program is concerned.
Edumasa is a small village near Akosombo. For Godfred Ofosu-Asari, the opportunity to travel was a great benefit to his family.
In fact, me and Mevisa no, manage because now me nanyo mo se me tu kan akọ ebrochi. Where did he? Abu am ebusuan fo bebre because now we nanyo say me ni partitu ebusuan no ye wontie. Me tu kan akọ ba yi onganya ni da so wo mi ama me bua wo ni ma. Yeah, na me ye ngwa na dada ansa na me beko me ye me wa fu nso ansa me beko nti me ba yi na me betri me beto mo ni bia ka ho na ye
brown ko e na tito ni mo ye den pa isu nyame adum okoba e na bia ye
Nkraakan is a farming town in the eastern region. Bismarck Aditete is clearing his land for a corn farm.
I decided to go into fresh corn because during the dry season it's scarce and it's market for it too. And I'm not all that far from the market. So I'm preparing this land for fresh corn. So I'm going to do this thing every dry season. So I acquired the land by negotiating with the family members of the land. They asked me to pay 50 Ghana cedis for every year. And I did that. We put everything on paper. After that, they gave me the permit to clear the land. The plot is not far from where the stream is, so I decided to bring water to the farm by digging some gutters to where the stream is. So we started about 3 days ago with help of my brothers. We used the shovel they gave us and the hose.
The IOM team journeyed deeper into the forest region of the eastern region, to a small community near Asesewa. They are on their way to meet Peter Pabite, a plantain farmer.
Over the last 2 days, we've been going around to the different villages and communities to speak with the migrants that have returned from Italy to see how they're establishing their businesses, how the training has helped them, what kind of impact this is having on their families, their communities, and what they see as the long-term benefits of this project.
I'm a farmer at Konkoni. I farm plantain, cassava, and then palm nut. Oh, you can scan a bar. Ilan Makbaka will farm in a clip in a Konaka was in a best farmers award or chair and watch them you happy. Yeah, I can say new technology like a pion. Who are here, get your mine, Wapu, say make your mine, your mine, me up young. I can irrigation system like a pono, no, me up young will be feeble. No, le no ya kasi no le no ye kan ki mu ni ba no ma apply na yo le no ma market mo.
Well, this place is Otafo. This is where we normally do our farming. This part is, let me say, bushy area, so we have a lot of forest around where we can do farming. And then since I arrived I have decided to go into farming because when we went to Italy, we had a lot of experience and we acquired a lot of knowledge from there. And the little income that we brought home, we don't want it to go waste. So that is why I decided to come into farming. We have started nursing the seed. Fortunately, we were given the vegetable seed, cabbage, pepper, onion. Nurturing the seed will take 3 weeks and it will be ready for transplanting.
If we're doing farming, you have to commit yourself to the farming. Do everything, that is your profession. So I've learned that one. So I'm going to use that experience to do my own farming here.
The pilot circular migration scheme has been a success.
I've been very impressed, actually. It's exceeded my expectations.
This shows that we can be very effective in a very short term.
It is the earnest hope that this scheme will become a viable alternative to irregular migration because it harnesses all the benefits of migration for the individuals and territories involved, creating a beneficial flow of manpower, experience, knowledge, and resources.
It's a win-win-win situation. A win for the migrant worker, a win for the government of Ghana, and a win for the Italian government.